Guys, and welcome back. So for today's video, I am going to be doing a quick haul of some books I got off of ThriftBooks.com, and I quickly want to apologize for my lack of videos this week. I know I kind of went crazy off my schedule, and hopefully I can get back on it and we'll be good. But I know today's is not a day that I normally upload on, but we are just going to grow with it. Yeah. So ThriftBooks is a website that's basically self-explanatory since the name is ThriftBooks. It's basically like a little online thrift store for books. And it's not like independent sellers. It's, I guess, the company gets books and then they sell them on the site. And it's pretty cheap. You can get a book. The books average about a little over $3 each. So that was pretty awesome. There's only a few books that are higher than that, but for the most part you can get books about $3 each. And they also have this really awesome thing called like their deals, and basically you get 3 books for $8, which is pretty awesome. And they come in like bundles, already pre-made bundles, and you just order them. And when I did this order, they did have free shipping for everything, but they recently sent the email after I got mine, and they're updating their shipping, so you do have to pay, but it's still extremely cheap. It's if you spend less than $10, then you have to pay 99 cents per book you get for less than $10. So I did get one of the 3 book deals, so I paid $8 for mine and the shipping was free. But if I were to do it again now, I would have to pay $3 for shipping because it's 3 books, since $8 is less than $10. Yeah, and of course $8 is less than $10. I think it'd be probably easier if if you get another book, instead of paying $3 for shipping, you can just pay $3 for another book like that. But hey, that's me. So the books that I got were the Twilight series by Stephanie Meyer, and I know this book is like mega old and like everybody and their mama didn't read it, but I decided to get it because I have read most of the books, but I did not own them myself, and I wanted to own them because Twilight is like, the Twilight series is like one of my personal classics. So it's one of those books I can kind of reread when I don't have anything good to read, or I'm like in a little reading swamp. I can just kind of reread this and it kind of lift me back up and stuff like that. Yeah, so I know a lot of people don't particularly like this book very much, or the movies, but I'm not gonna lie, at some point I didn't really like this series, and it was because of the movies, because the actors, Kristen Stewart, were just so like, they had no emotions, and it was just really bad, and it just did not flow as well as it did in the novel. Like, if you look at the movie, the way that it was displayed, it was like one day Edward didn't like her, and then the next day they was in love, and that's not how it flowed. It didn't flow properly. You couldn't understand how they loved each other because you never really saw them interacting really that much. And in the book you see other points where they actually talk to each other, other than like the obvious problems with the vampires and stuff like that, but you really get to see how they came to be in love with each other, which is really cool. And that's kind of reminded me of why I actually like this, because Stephanie Meyer's writing is amazing, and she really like develops the characters well, and you really get to see like the emotion and how it happened, and it explains everything, and it's just so much better than the movie. So if you hate the movies, I highly recommend you read the books, because it's just so much better. It's 10 billion times better. Like, you get to see more personality from everybody, and I like that. So this is like a 10 times better in my opinion. And I did have a few problems with my order, but I mean, it's nothing too big. You see how this book is tiny, and the rest of the books that I got were like the big size normal ones. And another thing I didn't particularly like are these like movie covers. Like, I don't like those movie covers. I prefer like all the covers like that come like this, the original. Like, Eclipse was the only one that came in the original covers. And the thing about ThriftBooks is it's kind of like a thrift store. It's not like a regular store that's like stocked with everything. It's kind of just, you get what you get, which is fine with me. I mean, I'm more concerned with what was actually the content, but it would have looked it better on the bookshelf. But I'm more concerned with what's actually inside the book than how it looks cosmetically. So yeah, I definitely recommend ThriftBooks.com. I plan on ordering from them myself. So yeah, they'll probably be my main book supplier from now on, except from locally in the city. But I really enjoyed Twilight, and I would so love to do like a book discussion on this book if you all like interested, like a video on that, because when I first read Twilight I was in the 6th grade and I'm in the 10th grade now, and now that I've reread it, well, in the 6th grade, I forgot a lot of what the book was about. I knew like the main parts, but like reading it now, I know that I'm refreshed on the details. And I think since 6th grade was a while ago, my perspective on things in life have changed, and I know things. I've experienced some things, not like with vampires. Of course, vampires aren't real, so I can't really relate about that. But just like in life in general, it's kind of like I know more things about life, so my thoughts and stuff about the book or how things happen may be different than what it was in the 6th grade, if you know what I mean. Like 6th grade, I was just reading to be reading, but when I'm reading now that I'm older, I kind of read with a purpose per se. Like I pay attention to the way the authors write, kind of like the vocabulary, the way the characters are developed and stuff like that, as opposed to in 6th grade I was just reading because reading was fun, and reading still is fun, but if you know what, y'all know what I mean. It's different now than when it was in 6th grade, because I'm getting all everywhere. But I definitely would love to do that, so comment down below and let me know if that's something you'll be interested in. And that is the conclusion of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this. Please be sure to subscribe and rate this video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up, and if you didn't like it, tell me why. And I will see you guys next time.